Two superstars, one MVP trophy, and a race for the ages. Nikola Jokic, the basketball genius with vision like no other. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the rising force slicing through defenses with unstoppable swagger. Night after night, they're putting up insane numbers, carrying their teams, and rewriting what it means to be valuable. Fans are split, analysts are debating, and every game could tip the scales. This isn't just an MVP race, it's the most exciting one we've seen in years. So, who really deserves the crown in 2025? The MVP race this year isn't just close, it's historic. Two players, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Nikola Jokic, are putting on seasons that don't just deserve the award, they deserve their own place in the NBA history books. And yet, only one can walk away with the trophy. For a while, it looked like Shai had it locked up. He's leading the league in scoring, his defense is elite, and his team, the Oklahoma City Thunder, is sitting at the top of the Western Conference, dominating a league that's tougher than ever. They're young, fearless, and breaking records every week. A team. No one expected to be this good this fast, and at the center of it all is SGA, carrying them to heights nobody saw coming. But then you look at what Nikola Jokic is doing, and you can't look away. He's nearly averaging a triple-double while shooting at absurd levels of efficiency. It's not just the numbers, it's the way he controls every second he's on the court. Without him, the Nuggets fall apart. With him, they look like contenders again. And unlike past seasons where some said he wasn't aggressive enough, this year he's putting up career highs across the board. Points, assists, even three-point shooting. He's about to join the legendary 50-40-80 club while doing things we've never seen from a big man. And that's what's making this race different from anything we've witnessed in a long time. Usually there's a clear MVP by now. Someone's pulling ahead, making the choice easy for voters. Not this time. Every night it feels like the story changes. One night, Shai drops 40, leading the Thunder to their 11th straight win, tying a franchise record. The next night, Jokic casually throws up a 30-20-10 game and reminds everyone why he's already got 3 MVPs on his shelf. Vegas might have Shai as a heavy favorite, but insiders, GMs, former players, even some voters, say it's way closer than it looks. Some even lean Jokic because of the load he's carrying. The Nuggets' defense is terrible by NBA standards, yet they're still winning because Jokic does everything: scoring, passing, rebounding, setting the entire offense. Meanwhile, supporters of SGA say it's simple. He's the best player on the best team. And when it matters most, down the stretch of tight games, it's always Shai who steps up and finishes the job. Plus, the Thunder aren't just winning, they're dominating in ways we usually only see from veteran, battle-tested squads. And they're doing it with one of the youngest rosters in the league. It feels like we're not just watching 2 MVP candidates, we're watching 2 different definitions of what most valuable means. On one hand, you have Jokic, making an average team look like a real threat just by being himself. Without him, the Nuggets are one of the worst teams in the league. With him, they're dangerous. It's that simple. When Jokic sits, Denver's offense and defense completely fall apart. His impact isn't just seen in highlights, it's buried deep in the numbers, the kind that tell the real story. Some experts even say he's the most valuable player in history if you look at how much worse his team gets when he's not on the floor. But on the other side, you can't ignore what Shai is doing either. He's not just filling the box score, he's leading a team that nobody thought would be here. The Thunder aren't supposed to be this good yet. They're supposed to be a young, rebuilding team still a few years away. Instead, they have the best record in the league. And it's not because they have a super team, it's because Shai turned them into one. His calm, his clutch plays, his defense, and his leadership have pushed this young group way ahead of schedule. And the crazy part? Shai's not slowing down. He's leading the league in 30-point games, 40-point games, and even dominating on the defensive end. Every time the Thunder need a big play, it's Shai who delivers. It's the kind of season you usually only see from legends. And the voters are noticing. In the latest polls, most media members are leaning toward giving him the award. But here's where it gets even trickier. While the media leans one way, the people inside the game, players, coaches, and front office executives, seem to lean the other way. They see Jokic's season as something too historic to ignore. They see a big man doing things that even guards aren't doing. Handling the ball, running the offense, shooting lights out, rebounding like crazy. They see a guy who looks like he's playing chess while everyone else is still playing checkers. The MVP award isn't just about numbers, it's about the story. And right now, both of these players have unbelievable stories. Shai has the young superstar glow. First MVP, best team, fresh face of the league. Jokic has the "are we really going to ignore this level of greatness again" story. He's been so good for so long that some people are just used to it. But should that make what he's doing now any less impressive? The race is so close that even small moments over the next few games could swing it. If Shai drops 50 in a big game, or if Jokic has another 30-20-10 night, voters might shift their choice at the last second. It might come down to who has the bigger finish, the flashiest game, the last big moment before voting ends. When races are this close, people tend to remember the last thing they see. A crazy game-winning shot, a 50-point night, or a record-breaking performance could be all it takes to tip the scales. That's why every game from now until the end of the season matters so much for Shai and Jokic. One magical night could decide everything. For Shai, the path seems simple. Keep winning. Keep showing why he's the leader of the best team. If the Thunder finish with the best record and he keeps putting up 30 points a night with his usual defense, it's going to be really hard for voters to look past him. He doesn't even have to do anything extra flashy. His team's dominance speaks for itself. But for Jokic, the job is a little tougher. He has to keep putting up video game numbers just to stay in the conversation. He might need another one of those unbelievable games, maybe a 60-point triple-double or something nobody has ever done before. Because for him, it's not just about being great, it's about doing something so crazy that people can't ignore it, even if some are tired of voting for him. And that's where another big factor comes in: voter fatigue. Whether people want to admit it or not, voters get tired of giving the same player the MVP every year. It happened to Michael Jordan. It happened to LeBron James. It's not fair, but it's real. Jokic could easily be MVP based just on the numbers, but because he's won it before and because Shai's story feels newer and fresher, that could hurt him. At the end of the day, the MVP is about more than stats. It's about who captures the imagination of the league. Right now, Shai feels like the new face, the rising star who has taken a young team and made them the best. Jokic feels like the proven champion, still playing at an unbelievable level, but maybe being taken a little for granted. The truth is, no matter who wins, this MVP race will be remembered for a long time. It's rare to see two players playing at this kind of level in the same season with so much at stake. It's rare to see an MVP race where you could make a real case for either guy and nobody would argue too hard with you.